Everything is acting like it's starting something. And I think we are live. Double checking,
Interesting.
right?
How do we know?
Well, it's telling me that we're live, but we're about to find out.
I don't see anything.
I know.
Ugh.
Gunner's Wife live streaming.
If it is live, this is a test because we've never gone live.
All right, I'm going to go to your channel and see if you are live.
Grammarly is a tool to enhance.
I don't know how to tell. Like
Neither do
nothing
I. Just bear with
pops
me.
up.
Nope, you're definitely live. Yep.
Where?
It says TGW test stream.
Oh my gosh, 42 are watching. Hi everyone. Oh my gosh, it's the middle of the night.
Okay, cool. We've got a bunch of chat, but we're not seeing the chat show up. So we've got, hey girl, hey, it's live. Okay, TGW, do you have that open on your screen? Can you see it?
I do, and it's super lagged.
Okay, do you see the comments?
Let me see.
Yep, there they are. Now the comments are showing up. We are going to make those bigger. Yep, definitely
Hey,
cannot read
guys,
those. Oh
we
my
are
goodness.
testing. So I thought nobody would be awake. We would just sneak a little live test. And I cannot believe how many people are online. This is okay. We're live streaming testing.
We are live right now, and we are going to do a couple things. We got to get your chat is way too small, so we're going to get that fixed. And then you should be able to see. Yeah, there we are. Seems chat. It is too small. Let's make it bigger.
I'm super laggy.
That's okay. Let's see. How do we make that bigger? Can you see what everybody's saying? Earth Angel S says, love your work. Comiac says, hello.
You guys, I am a behind the scenes person. Obviously, I'm like a production artist. So to go live it's a good thing I have ID10T, the producer, because I would never have done this.
Okay, so that is, we're getting this, a few of these things fixed. We're getting the chat bigger. So if you guys are watching, you should see the chat getting bigger in live time.
This Aussie loves the Gunner's Wife. Oh, I love you too. Thank you.
Hey, cool. This guy's life avatar is more lifelike than Mark Zuckerberg.
You know, I'm so glad you mentioned that. We've got a special surprise in store. Even though it's a test, I forced ID10T to have a really juicy lip read that I'm going to do for you guys live. If we can pull it off. We don't know what we're doing yet. Well, we kind of do, but
we're going to get it worked out. All right. We got the chat getting bigger.
Oh my gosh. Aren't you guys supposed to be in bed? Well, Australia is, I mean, that's who would be awake right now, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, now the chat, we have got to, okay, that chat's a little bit washed out right now, so we got to figure that out.
Yeah, we're trying to get the chat because we're going to interact with you guys. You guys are the stars. We're not necessarily inviting big stars on the show. Like, you guys are the stars. We're the news. I'm the news. Lip reads are the news.
Finally got on True Social on Friday night, says RL. Oh my gosh, the chats are going so fast.
All right. We're winging it, guys.
We're winging it. Okay, I think now we've just got to get the
Love Hawaii.
Opacity of this chat box. Bear with me, everybody, please, while I get this fixed.
You're doing a good job, ID10T.
Thank you. I'm trying. I'm self-taught. Hello from South Texas. Hello from Salt Lake City, Utah.
How do I stop my messy desk from popping through the green screen?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Do not know. We're going to have to figure that part out.
Okay, let me start reading these because I am on a lag, but I'm still going to try to see these.
Stay classy, San Diego.
What?
That someone asked for me to say that.
Oh, okay. Truth Social. I have not been able to go on, but my profile is there. And I have my friend Lynn. She's watching out. She's got my back. She always has my back. She's watching me there because she's in.
Okay, there's the chat showing up. That's good. Hey, hello from Georgia. Hello from Tennessee. Hello from Utah County, Utah.
Ohio.
And from Alabama.
Dallas, Texas, checking in. That's awesome. Howdy.
Okay, the test stream is live. Great. And it looks like we're good. We got 39 likes with 107 watching.
Oh, cool.
That is fantastic. We got
Bill Gates. Don't get me started on him. Actually, it's coming. It's coming on him. I got the dirt. I got the juice.
Okay, so as this keeps going, all right, let's make sure that we are in, try to look at it in HD. Yeah, it looks good in HD. Hey, a couple questions to everybody who's out there. Can you hear background music at all? Hello, Portland. Hello, Orlando. Hello, Bastrop,
Great
Texas.
Falls, Montana. Why are you awake? What time is it there?
Nikos Konstantopoulos, be a gentleman, please.
South Africa. That's awesome. Oh, so Joe Biden's State of the Union address. So let me just talk a little bit about why we're trying a new format. So I was basically killing myself on these proofs, and then when I would release them, there's a bunch of channels that were kind of swiping my stuff and stealing all my views. So we're unfortunately, due to thieves, they always ruin everything. We're going to switch it up because I'm not going to work so someone can just steal it. Like, that's stupid. So we're a little bit delayed on some of the bigger subjects, especially the SOTUs, because that was one of my favorite things to do. So we're going to try this. I'm going to be giving you bombshell information on this format, and you guys are going to participate, and we're going to get through this information together, because what happened is I went so far down rabbit holes that I hit the end. And now I got to come back and get you, because it is just, oh my gosh. A lot of you know what's going on too, and I don't know how you arrived where you're at, but we're going to kind of bounce information off each other, and I'm going to share some stuff, and it's going to start to really piece together a lot of the puzzle, because there's some sinister stuff occurring. We know, right? Well, it's bad. It's really bad.
Cliff Thompson says, so you're the gunner's wife. I've never seen you in person before, but I love watching your videos.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Let's see.
No music. They cannot hear the music.
Somebody said, okay, Laura says, I like this better. Thank you so much.
What do you have for us? Okay, give me a minute. We're testing a live show. We've never done this. It's coming. We have it queued up. Don't worry.
Cliff Thompson says, the rabbit hole goes straight to hell, sweetheart. That's all I've learned over these past 5 years.
You are correct.
Meme says, are the white hats really in full control?
I don't know. I think we're the white hats, so let's get together.
Hi, Gunner's wife, says John Corson.
Hello, John.
We're going to mess with a couple of the settings while you chat with... Uh-oh. I think we lost your audio. Are you there?
Oh, me?
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Oh.
You're good.
Very glitchy.
Yeah, we're going to fix that. We are going to test a couple things since we've got plenty of people in the chat.
I cannot believe it. How many people are here?
I'm not sure. How many people are in the chat? If you're in the chat, go ahead and type how many people you think are watching. I got Mary saying no background music. RL says okay, everybody says no background music.
Well, Rhonda says she can hear it ever so softly. Thank you, Rhonda.
Do you guys want to turn it up? You want the music?
Not too loud.
Up. Turn it up a little bit. Gotta get it tuned. How's that? 117, 120, 124. Gunner's wife is fire, says River Mountain. Joe Tan says 119. Whoa, 126, 121, That's crazy. Okay. Wow. Bombs away, Gunner's wife. Love all the videos you do, says Brett Hurst. Oh my goodness.
Hello, Thomas Estelle.
Hundreds of people watching. Sarah Jane. Hey, Gunner's wife. So happy to see you this year.
Oh, Sarah Jane. Hi. My favorite people.
Oh, Fruitfully Ava's watching from Winnipeg, Canada. Lad
That's
Dog
great.
Runner says better without
Canadians
music.
are cool.
How does the Gunner's wife do that lip reading? She's fabulous, says Amanda Carroll.
So, a little background on the lip reading, if you want it. I don't want to bore anybody, but I am a trained character animator, and I am Disney trained. I hate to say that now, but they used to be the best. And so what you do is you have characters, right? You have either drawn characters or now they do the 3D characters, and you're basically breathing life into a puppet, like a shell. And so what you have to know is you have to know all the muscles and all the way everything moves when you're talking. And there's about a 6-month actually professional training that you go through. And it's so that you know all the movements when someone's talking. So basically I've reverse engineered lip reading. I mean, when you think of lip readers, you kind of see that little side screen behind someone and they're like chewing on their tongue. I don't know if I call that lip reading. That looks kind of silly. But the lip reading that I do is like super legit. I'd say it's beyond the point of maybe some of those people behind doing all the sign language. But could I ever compare to a truly deaf person that does it? I don't know. But I get a lot of feedback that they say it looks like exactly what they see. So I don't know. I use a skill level and a professional approach to the lip reading, believe me.
All right. Looks like Daphne just subscribed.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
If you're new here
Now
and you
I'm
haven't
famous.
subscribed,
Oh,
please
no.
drop the Gunner's wife a subscription. Not even 1,000 likes. Come on, people. Hey, share it. Get the shares out, folks.
Australia. Oh, wait. UK Patriot in the Philippines. The Philippines.
Such a positive vibe in this chat. Love to Gunner's Wife channel, and the Gunner's Wife is awesome, of course. That's right. DB rocks. Thank you. Hey, Jer digs your janky green screen. Yep, we're working on that. We're up to 149 in the chat.
That's awesome.
Well,
see what happens when one good person leaves Disney. Actually, you know, I've given a lot of feedback to how disappointed I am with the management from my personal training departments, and they don't like me very much.
Oh, what was that? Something just happened. We have Daphne subscribed again. Wait, what?
We're kind of laggy, though.
Okay.
A lot of Australia. Somebody just blasted my live on Truth Social.
Oh, no.
I don't even know what that means. Thanks.
Trisha Money wants to know, how can I send you an article to read about Putin, UK, and Trump?
Well, the best way still is, unfortunately, the Twitter. So.
Mary asks, no super chat. Mary, there should be a super chat option. If you're telling me that it's not working, then that's something that we've got to figure out. Are you saying it's not there?
And the music stopped working. See, I'm just now seeing the article comment about Putin, UK, and Trump. So I am very lagged,
Okay.
but that's okay, right? I
It's
can hear you.
It's a test stream, and we're figuring it out. So I'm hearing there's no super chat. Can anybody else?
Saskatchewan, Canada.
Can anyone else confirm there's no super chat option?
How is VF? You know, I'm gonna let him do his thing. I'm not always tied to that, so he's definitely doing his own thing, and we trust him, right? I mean, so I'm not gonna get into too much on that. He's fine though, I can tell you that. Music is going, but lower. Well, we don't want it too loud, right? Because people complain about all my audio. I want to get it right. I'm trying. No super chat.
Okay, no super chat. Thank you. We're gonna have to figure that out, and I need to figure out where we are in the.
Well, I think YouTube doesn't. They're not really my friend, so.
Okay. All right. Cool. So we've got 168 viewers, 0 comments. I don't understand why it says 0 comments.
Well, I think the chat is the comment, isn't it? Oh yeah, because when we post it, then the comments will open up, and then people can kind of, I think, comment. So I think right now the comments are the chat, and then when we when we end it, they'll all show up as comments. So every single stream here will be for everybody to go back and read as comments, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So right now, we're definitely live. I can tell you that much. That's what we know.
Okay. Cool.
We do not have.
Okay, the background music is good. I see.
Okay, good.
When will the Lizard Queen be announced dead? I am here to officially break the news that I actually think she's dead. And the reason that I think that, we will get into, I don't know if I'm ready to tell you how I'm doing that, but I think she has left the planet in a transformative way. I think her soul is definitely still going, but her body failed. I think she's done here, and I think that she has moved to a throne next to her master. She's in another realm. She's in the dimension that is basically so like if you guys saw my video with Hillary where I had that crazy footage of her shapeshift. Let's talk about shapeshifting actually in Hillary and the Queen, and it kind of ties in because we've seen Hillary's eyes shift to the lizard slit, and we watched her shapeshift on footage. Okay, I showed you that footage. That is not a common known footage. So I put it out there. I showed her. She busts open into a lizard. I'm not kidding. Like, I hope you guys saw that because you need to go back and watch it. It is wild. And I can tell you in that room with the press, when she did that, they started freaking out. You can hear, so I have technology that I use, and I can hear the audio in a room in different areas. I can pick it all up. So when people are like, oh, how did you lip read? That's the back of their head. A lot of times I'm picking up actual audio, and so I'm able to tell what they're saying. But with the Hillary thing, the room's going nuts, and you can hear the guy, and you can hear a bunch of people saying reptilians are top secretive. And so she freaks out. She gets ticked off that it happened on camera. They're trying to pull the feed. They're trying to just line it up with, I think one of them says Paramount to their department that deals with the reptilian footage, and they're trying to figure out how they're going to lag the feed. I mean, it's wild. And so she shapeshifts, and what I think that is I think that it is an evil, it's basically has to do with the snakeism, and that they're basically, so if you're a Christian, you invite Jesus into your heart. And what snakinists do, you can imagine on the flip side, is that they're inviting something very sinister. And that thing basically trades them. It's like, all right, I'm setting up shop. That's what's going on. You're going to do the work that I tell you to do. And I think we caught a glimpse of that interdimensional evil when she busts open. And I also, so when you see the eye slits, and I've showed it on the Queen, and the Queen actually, I think she's also doing the snakeism thing. I think that that's what's going on. So I think that the Queen has left the earth, and I think that her spirit lives, because it's basically a snake and legion, but I think the body's gone. I really do. What's it say? Are you talking about Hillary, or I'm talking about both? So Hillary shapeshifts. You can see it in my video, not the last one, the one before. I think that's the one. So there's a video of Hillary shapeshifting. You got to go to my videos, and you got to do, which one is it? Yeah. So you're right, Julie Olson. Snaking can shapeshift. When he is the soul of whoever is doing the snakeism, he'll pick who becomes like the higher ups, the shapeshifters. And the way that they're doing that, I know how they're doing that, because I know what they have to do to be able to do that, to earn that. I don't know if you'd call it a privilege. It's like a curse or something. But the way that he's doing that through certain of his workers, it's basically him. He took them over, and he's popping out, and they're having ways that they're suppressing it, and one of those is the blood. That's how they're suppressing it. They have to do it. They have to feed the thing to appease it.
Okay, quick update for everybody. Super chats should be enabled. I'm not sure if they are or not, but I think they're enabled.
Let me go to my channel, and I'll tell you what video is the Hillary shapeshifting.
I can put the link in the description.
Oh, awesome. That'd be great.
I'll just drop that into the chat.
Channel. Do you know which one it is?
I think so.
It's the trap.
The trap one? Yep.
It's the, oops, I'm playing it. Oops. It's the Epstein Island is a trap. I think it's that one.
Okay,
I'll
get that dropped right there into the chat.
Yeah. And you could see her eyes crazy slitting. I mean, what's going on with her? You know, you would wonder, and you would think it's all complicated. It's really not. It's an interdimensional evil.
Okay, the link to the Hillary shapeshifting is pinned. Oh, something just happened, and I don't know what it was. Mr. Fuzzy1953 just subscribed to the channel. Welcome to Team Gunner's Wife, Mr.
Nice.
Fuzzy.
Thank you for
aboard.
contributing. Yes, we are going to contribute with the discussion, because we're at the point where
refresh screen is
wake
super.
Up.
I'm sorry, Gunner's Wife, I interrupted you. RL says the refresh screen, he has refreshed his screen, and super chat is visible. So there it is.
Adrenochrome. Yeah, there's something going on there. Definitely something going on. I think it's been referred to as Draculism, which is like, what's the legend of Dracula? Where's that guy from? What part of the was he like Russia or Ukraine?
I think
Where is he from?
Transylvania, which I think is in Romania or Bulgaria or something like that. Why don't
Oh,
we just?
okay, okay.
I will pull that up and we can look at it while we're chatting. We'll see if I can get that pulled up.
Super chat, the royal commode.
Well, we don't know how that works. Oh, Rhonda Griffin with a
Oh!
$19.99 super
Rhonda,
chat.
this is just a test run. Thank you so much, Rhonda. I gotta pay my producer.
All right, Dracula. Here it is. We got Rhonda Griffin, Carol Wolf with $19.99.
So
Sarah,
something on the Adreno I think is worth mentioning, and you guys might know more. I stumbled on it. Is I think they have to do it to control the shifting. So the ones that are the powerful ones, or what, or maybe they're part of the bloodline, because there is the mortal blood race of Snaken that we saw at the Diana funeral. I think that they have to have that to stop the shifting. They have to have control of the beast within.
So we've got Vlad the Impaler up. He was from Romania. So there you are.
Oh, ew.
And Homesick 4 Hills says Charles bragged that he was descended from Vlad the Impaler.
I would believe him. You wouldn't brag about that. What a sicko.
Hey, I just want to take a moment to go back and thank Kara Wolf and Rhonda Griffin for their
Definitely
Super Chat donations. That is huge. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much. Thank you. I have a lot of equipment. It's not cheap.
Anna Walker wants to know what's going on with Biden.
What's going on with Biden? Well, why is HRC and Barry always coming out? Like, who elected them? Why are they always coming out, like, to talk? Go away. I think that's what's going on. I think that the people who are coming out on stage are really what's going on.
Prince Andrew interview. He admits adrenaline overdoses during the Falklands War for his sweating issues.
Well, first he denied that he sweated at all. He said he had a medical condition where he doesn't sweat at all. And then I think even CNN debunked it. They're like, what? How would you document that? But I did see a picture. It was really weird because I think I was looking up Draculism if it's a thing, because someone said it in one of my research sessions examining footage, and I saw a picture of Charlie Sheen apparently on top of like some building in LA where he's drinking a bottle of tiger blood. But what was so fishy about it is that they put a label that said tiger blood on it. So I mean, why would you label it? If you're drinking a bottle of blood in Hollywood and you're that guy, do you really think it's tiger blood? I think you want people to think that by putting a label, but I don't know. Who drinks a bottle of blood? Tiger blood? Gross.
Hey,
So
TGW,
gross.
let me interrupt. DB Rocks sent a $20 super chat. Thank you for your awesome videos and research and your positive spirit and humor. God bless. Also,
thank you.
Care Freedom sent a $5 super chat just now with no comment.
Thank you so much. If you guys want to talk about anything, you're like up to bat. So, say it, because we're going to definitely answer your questions. There's so many chats. I'm not reading them. I'm just talking. I'm going to talk less. Do you guys want me to talk less? I'll talk less.
Well, we'll pick out some chats for you to respond to.
But let's do that. That sounds great.
Let's see. Mary, let's be careful about the kind of stuff we're putting in the chat. If you want the gunner's wife to stay online, we need to be careful about that.
Oh, thank you, Mary. You're so wise.
So, Susie Hu says, heard a rumor that clones don't sweat, if you can believe that.
Okay, ID 10T.
All right, we got Joe D says, no, talk more, you're great. All right, from Joe Tan, a $11.21 super chat. She says, Deanna alive with many question marks. What do you have to say about that?
She's definitely not. She's definitely not. I don't know where the stuff, I mean, I do know where it comes from. And I'm sorry that there are disinfo campaigns. You got to figure that we are under constant assault and infiltration with disinfo to try to mislead us from the truth. They did it with UFOs. Come on, guys. They have been lying for 100 years. You think the deep state, have you ever looked at the NSA's parking lot? These people work 24/7 to infiltrate and have teams and pump out so much disinfo. I can tell you that if they took a baby out of the princess at the car crash, come on. You think she's alive? I don't. I think no. Besides, I have other ways to know. So, no, I would say absolutely no. No way. Which makes you wonder how in the world, how badly are her sons traumatized that they're going along with this cabal. I always have this thought in the back of my head. Are they really bad? Because you don't want to believe it. You want to believe that there's an inkling of hope, that they're just going through the motions of evil, and that someday they're helping, like the uncle, right? Diana's brother he looked like a good guy, honestly. If you're going to talk about white hats, I would say he would be one. But how could the boys go through the rituals? How could the boys participate in the red shoe? And then I think that at some point you're swept in the stream. I think that they're caught up into it. I feel bad because I want to believe that they're good. I just don't think that they are. I don't think they are. Plus, they're the bloodline of Snaken.
Quick update, TGW. We've got a $14.99 super chat from Aussie Woman.
Thank you, Aussie Woman.
Thank you.
This is okay. So what's going on, ID 10T? How's the show so far with all the technical and chatting and let's see.
Yeah, so far I think it's going pretty good. We've got super chat enabled. We're able to switch scenes. You look fantastic, Gunner's wife. We're able to respond and see what's going on in lifetime.
You keep flashing a screen.
Yeah, that's a mistake. We're going to have to get rid of that.
That's happened twice.
Yeah, it has.
Okay.
So that's not going to happen.
Okay.
So.
When is Junior going to reveal? Well, he already did when he wrote in the air. I mean, they did. So I mean, they revealed.
JFK Jr. is alive in witness protection, says Q King Charles.
Okay.
$9.99 from Julie Olson with the super chat. Hello, Julie. Thank you.
Yay, Julie. Thank you. Maddie's dad. He was. How creepy was that? Ugh. Yeah, there's weird stuff. I was thinking about it last night, actually, because I was looking at some stuff. You got to figure, so I am an unapologetic Christian. I love Jesus. And when you have that in your heart, right, you make mistakes, you feel really bad, right? You're always trying to be a better person, a better soul. Imagine the opposite. Imagine the opposite where everything is a secret, everything is dark, everything is a trick, and everything is how much you can get away with as bad as possible. And that something like a happy baby makes you angry. Like, imagine that. And that's what we're dealing with. Imagine that. Vinny. No on the wand. This is no. This is just a no. Like, no. And the way that I relate how you can tell on some of these things is how many fake dates did they release? How many fake dates? How many fake 4th of July reveals? And so everybody forgets that the reveal happened on July 25th. I want to say, I think it was 2018 with the letter writing. That was the reveal. The other reveal was recording the Pennsylvania ballot counting, because we saw him then. So he reveals when he wants to reveal, but there's no doubt about it, he's revealed. It's already been done. And so what is he doing? He's working. He's working. I say we leave him to his work. I say we don't put too much attention, because a lot of my videos that had all that were attacked with disinfo and attacked with bad actors. And, you know, someone mentioned, oh, is so-and-so junior? No, it's VF. There's one VF. It's not the bald security with the pinky. There's one VF. All this other stuff is an attack on truth to bury it and hide it. And watch these characters, man. They're bad. You look at somebody like Pence, right? Everybody was like, oh, Mike Pence, he's a Christian, he's a good guy. Look what happened with him. I'm telling you, there are bad actors in our midst. They're trying to do damage to truth. You got to depend on evidence. And if you don't have evidence right in front of you, you got to go by their track record. I do not put out stuff that I cannot back up. And a lot of people do. They're like, oh, well, this date didn't happen because blah, 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 blah. And then they give another date and then it doesn't happen again. And then you're just like, wow, we all look like clowns. Thanks. Who's the clown? People putting out fake dates. They're the clowns. Remember the clowns.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying Pence is very bad. They're saying they are bad actors. Rove is one of them. Praise Yawa says spot on with Pence.
Yeah, Pence and Pelosi. What a pair.
Okay, here's a good question from Aussie Woman, who is one of your super chatters.
Yeah.
Says, as a Christian, how do you think you will feel when it is revealed that the Vatican has kept secret the fact that there is 777 books of the Bible instead of the 66 books there are now?
I would say that, amen, sister. I agree that that is like the censored, like Twitter has been censored. Like, we're being censored. Truth is censored. Truth is drowned out. There's misinterpretation. Why were Europeans interpreting the Bible instead of just going to the original people that spoke the language, having them interpret it? Why are European archaeologists always digging around in the Middle East and then everything disappears into England? What are we doing? In the Vatican. Yeah, what a vault of secrets that place must be. With their wall. They have a wall.
S. Shu says, at Gunner's Wife, thank you and your team for doing this for the people.
Thank you, guys. I learned so much from the comments. Believe it or not, I'm always amazed at how much people know. And there's many ways to arrive at the same conclusion. I think that the Bible is one, though. I think that a lot of people who have studied the Bible have arrived at the same conclusions that I'm seeing in different ways. And so I'm always amazed at the level of intuitiveness and knowledge spiritually that good people have. It's like it's like common sense, right? Everything's common sense. You just know.
Carl Vance says, "You are much younger than I thought you were. Your knowledge and wisdom is way beyond your age, and I appreciate your hard work. Thank you."
Oh, thank you. Good job, ID10T, with your camera feed. Thank you so much.
Stargate is in the Middle East.
The Queen owns the copyright to the King James Bible. Yeah, isn't she the head of the Church of England? And then how is she? What are we watching here, ID10T? How is she in charge of any religion when she's a snakinist? If you watched the Epstein Island is a Trap video that I did, Trump tells I think he's telling Epstein that the royals just used to hail snaking. That was the Queen's thing that she would do, and then they like made it all secret. When media could replay stuff 1,000 times. But why is she in charge of Christianity? I mean, come on. Not Christianity, but holding the artifacts and all of our original scrolls. And where are these things? Like, what are we doing? I would ask, was it Aussie woman that asked, why is the Vatican holding all those books of the Bible? Why is Enoch excluded? The book of Enoch? Why, does someone get to hold that stuff from us? I don't understand. Pizzagate is real. Yeah. Have you seen the video of Hillary? She sits down and she's plugging her book super hard, and the book, I think it was What Happened or something, and they do this whole interview where she's the one saying that it wasn't real. It's like it's like the fox guarding the hen house. It's like, come on. Wuhan Wiggle is venom? I don't know. The lizard tongues. Yeah.
Jody wants to know your opinion on Trump's blue tie tonight. Blue tie 74.
Was that his heritage speech? Are you referring to that? Sorry, I'm sure her chat's already passed by. I'm not paying so much attention to the tie colors. Sometimes they catch my eye, but if it spoke to you, I would like to know what you say. What do you think it means?
Oh, look out, Gunner's wife. You've got a $19.99 super chat from Thomas Estel coming in.
Thank you so much, Thomas. Oh, that's the person I said hi to earlier. Hello, Thomas. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. We're not doing this, trying to plug. So thank you so much. We're just trying to do a live stream because I have a lot of lip read clips that are random little ones. And then I'm like, oh gosh, do I put together a whole production? And if you guys only knew how much time it takes, plus I have my kids, plus, my husband's job, and sometimes my health isn't always so good. So I'm like always sitting, trying to make these productions, and there's only so much coffee you can drink, and there's only so much motivation after getting beat down by big tech. It's like I thought this would be a really good way to be able to get some of those one-offs out. Like ID10T, whenever you're ready, let's show the people the the thing that we had queued as a test,
All right.
if you don't mind. This is a test, guys. So are we going to get it right?
Just give me a minute to get things queued up,
Okay.
please. So.
Okay. You know, I'm trying to get my hands on an old Bible. I want the oldest Bible I can find. Oh, you feel like 17 abandoned? No, you are 17. I think that sometimes when the tree has a fruit and the fruit drops and there's seeds, you're it. You're it. I will tell you, all of those big stars from 17, where'd they go? A lot of that was clowning. A lot of it was disinfo. But it woke people up, so hey, whatever.
Okay, Gunner's wife, I think I've got the question queued up that you wanted us to see. So give me a moment and I will switch over and we'll see if it's going to work.
Okay, we're going to do a lip read, guys. Big exclusive test lip read moment.
All right, I'm going to roll the video in 3, 2, 1.
As a platform for all
let me
ideas.
try, just because the time is constrained. It's just a simple question.
Is
The
it
predicate
is it coming?
for Section
Yeah,
230
it's
immunity under the
Cruz.
CDA is that you are a neutral public forum. Do you consider yourself a neutral public forum, or are you engaged in political speech, which is your right under the First Amendment?
Okay, so we just had Cruz ask the question to Zuck. Do you have anything you want to comment on that before we let it ride?
Are you picking up the audio on your end? Because I didn't hear anything. Can you guys hear the audio on that?
If you heard Senator Cruz, let us know in the chat, please. Yeah, they saw it and heard it. Says
Okay,
Rhonda
great.
Griffin.
That's fantastic. Okay, yeah. So this clip has been in my personal Rolodex, meaning to get around to. So we're going to do it here because it's just a quick, like, easy one. So Cruz asks Zuckerberg, because Zuckerbucks is one of the current news events right now because Pennsylvania banned Zuckerbucks for the next election, the drop boxes and stuff. So Senator Cruz asked Zuckerberg, this was back when Zuckerberg was testifying for Congress, and he says, what's up with the censorship? Clearly everyone knows that the conservatives are being blasted on, FB. And I don't know how people can still be on that platform. It's horrifying. So, of course, Zuckerberg, he's got his team of attorneys, and he's like, no, we're not doing that, But then I catch him say something after he testifies that they're not specifically targeting, like, I think it's Chick-fil-A. So let's watch, and I'll tell you what he says right after the question. What a snake.
Okay, we're heading back over, and I'm going to start it now.
Well, Senator,
So he mouths
our goal
something.
is certainly not to engage in political speech. I'm not that familiar with the specific legal language of the law that you speak to, so I would need to follow up with you on that. I'm just trying to lay out how broadly I think about this.
Well, Mr. Zuckerberg, I will.
Okay, so he just answered the senator's question, and he said he will need to think about it.
Okay, so are you able to see the part, because I'm on this lag, are you able to see the part where he mouths under his breath?
I didn't see anything there. I'm going to back it up, and I'm going to let it ride again.
The one that I sent you, the queued up one of just Zuckerberg. So the first one.
Okay.
Clip one.
I'm going to focus on you real quick, and then I'm going to switch over to that.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to give this one a try. And if this isn't working out, folks, I would just ask for a little patience. We've never done this before, so we're going to try to get it to work.
Well, Senator,
Yeah,
our goal
sorry,
is
I'm just
certainly not
waiting
to engage in political speech.
to see
I'm not that familiar
Zuckerberg.
with the specific legal language of the the law that you speak to.
Sorry, guys,
So
this is a
I-
test show. I'm
I
so
would need-
sorry. Like, we'll get our act together as we get
follow up
better.
with you on
We've
that.
got a lot of
I'm
technical
just trying to
glitches.
lay out
Every
how-
contribution, though, I promise we're going to put it into like upgrades, equipment, software, all of that. So thank you so much. You don't have to. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
broadly I think about
Thomas
this.
Estelle,
Mr.
thank you
Zuckerberg,
so
I will-
much. Aussie woman, thank you so much. Who did I forget? Sorry.
We will do a recap of all the super
Okay.
chats at the end.
Okay.
Gunner's wife, I don't think I'm able to find what you're looking for right now.
So in our Skype chat, the first clip that I sent you was time queued to Zuckerberg.
Okay.
Just the little part of him.
All right, I'm gonna focus on that while you look at the chat, see if I can figure that out.
Oh, okay, I'll read some chats. Sorry guys, I'm on a lag, so if I read you from a ways back, that's why. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say about Flynn. I think that he ran with a lot of clowns, and I'm not sure what the point of that. However, you figure if you're trying to wake up an entire globe, some people are drawn to subjects like, you know, clones, and some people are drawn to trying to chase Junior down, and some people, and they'll take anything. All the fake actors can make a killing off these people. They'll sell you a
Fox News
calendar
reporter.
to try to make a buck if they can be a fake Junior off camera with just see the back of their boot or their head. Of course, there's scammers everywhere, but if it wakes people up, I've come to the conclusion that, you know, people have different tastes, right? Some people like tattoos, and so some people like Harleys, and some people like, you know, whatever, sailing. You got to kind of try to have a wide appeal of what will wake people up, right? So do people like the whole 17 thing? I think it was effective. I think a lot of people made a killing. I think there were a lot of charlatans that hopped onto that, and a lot of disinfo. Zuckerberg is so a proof that I will have to kind of filter through this new format is going to be working on. I got a few people on my radar that I've been watching because I watch a lot of people. The big tech guys, Elon, Zuckerberg, and what's his name, Zoltar or Zoltan, the Google guy, Sundar. Sundar. Those three, they are tripping. They're tripping. Like there's some very interesting information about these people that kind of all ties in. AI, you know, what do you guys think about AI? I'm worried that it is the Antichrist. I think AI could be the Antichrist. I'm not here officially stating that, but I think that there's something very, very bad about that. It's a whole different consciousness, and it's being run by evil. So how can anything good come from that? Let's see. Discernment is needed. Yes, Lala HK, you are right. Zundar. You know that they have viewers on some of the TVs and stuff. Like you used to say that stuff's crazy. There are people that are big tech is spying. They're listening, you know, because you get an ad after you talk about like cat litter. You'll get like an ad. Let's see. So guys, this is not a show where I'm going to plug for other channels. None of these people reach out to me, and so I don't really know anyone outside of the work that I'm doing. So I am unapologetically the news on the inside. So I basically spy on all these people and I tell you. So that's my news. So all this other stuff that's going on, you know, I'm not here to vouch. I could not vouch for a lot of people. I can tell you that, but I'm not here to do all that, and I'm sort of just trying to find my own information, and I'll be happy to share what I know because I have proof behind everything I say. So all these other channels that you watch, if they're interviewing stars, I'm not interested in that. I don't like stars. If they're interviewing, other clowns, I don't. Whatever, doesn't do anything for me. Rumors don't do anything. I want proof. Let's see.
Right, Gunner's wife, I do have that. That
Hello,
clip queued
prickly
up.
cactus blossom. Okay, go ahead.
All right,
ID
we'll
10T.
give it
Go
a
ahead.
try and see if we can get it to work here.
Oh, King Charles. Q King Charles. Thank you. I will.
Okay, we'll see if we can get this.
We all spy on everyone. Yeah.
Pattern of political bias. Do you agree with that assessment?
Senator, let me say a few things about this.
Let's
First,
see.
I understand where that concern is coming
Guys,
from.
the SO
because
tool will come
Facebook
around.
and the tech
Don't
industry
worry.
are
I
located in
got
Silicon
you.
Valley, which is
We'll
an
probably do it
extremely
here.
left-leaning place.
That'll be really fun.
And
Okay,
We'll have a SO2 party.
we got
Go
the
ahead.
clip. We got the clip running right now.
Okay.
this is actually a
I
concern
see
that
Ted
I have and that
Cruz.
I try to
It's
root
not the
out
Ted
in the
Cruz,
company,
right?
is making
Oh, here
sure
he
that
is.
we don't have any bias in the
Are
work
you
that
seeing
we do.
Zuckerberg right
and
now?
I think it is
Yes.
a fair concern that that people would
Okay,
let
so
me-
he
let me-
goes
let me
on,
ask
blah,
this.
blah,
Now-
blah.
Are you aware
When he talks
of
on,
any
let's get
ad
to
or
the part where he
page that has
talks
been
under
taken
his
down
breath,
from
Okay.
and then I'll tell you what he says.
Okay.
Senator, I'm not, but let me just.
How
can
about
I finish?
moveon.org?
Sorry,
How about moveon.org?
I'm not specifically aware of those.
How about any
cases.
Democratic candidate for office?
I'm not specifically aware. I mean, I'm not sure.
In your testimony, you say that you have 15 to 20,000 people working on security and content review.
Yeah,
Do you
so
know
they're
the
just
political
talking right now.
orientation of those 15 to 20,000 people engaged in content review?
No, Senator, we do not generally ask people about their political orientation when they're joining the company.
17
So
is the
as CEO,
17th
have you
letter of
ever-
the alphabet, Trish.
Made hiring or firing decisions based on political positions or what candidates
So now
they supported?
Cruz is just grilling him about politics.
Why was Palmer Luckey fired?
So I queued you a video of just Zuckerberg. It's the first one in the Skype chat that I sent you.
Yeah, I pulled that. I don't think I'm able to get it to work for this test stream, so I'll have to do a better job with it for the next time that we go. Sorry, folks. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm sorry.
You're fired.
Oh no, I just got fired.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
What do you have the sorry guys, we're gonna have a little producer talent quarrel. Do you have the Skype chat link? Because it was time queued.
I do, and I played it, and I think the problem that we're running into is the delay that you're on. We're not synced up. We're about like 8 seconds behind each other, and it's just not really working out.
So can you go to that clip for the audience? And I think it was 2:30.
Yeah, I'll go back to it right now, and I'll.
So do this for me. I won't talk, so you can concentrate. Tell me when you see him talk under his breath.
Okay, sounds good. So I'm gonna try it again. So you just work some chats while I get this loaded up, please.
Okay.
Fox News reporter.
Yeah. Zuck is a
dozen-
weirdo. Few seconds. Where am I seeing this? Okay.
TGW has her own platform and a way of doing things. Calling out other truthers is not what she does, says Laura.
Well, sort of. I mean, yeah. I kind of. Maybe I call out what I don't believe that they're peddling.
If you're on Ethernet, it helps, says the American Wolf. Yeah, we're getting some tech support help from the chat.
Yeah. When will I be on live stream? So I figure if you're going to go, you go big. When we can get this down, what I'll do is I'll work all week to get you clips that we are able to kind of pull off and figure out this lag. And then we'll do a proof together. That's what the show will be. You guys can comment and ask me your questions, because a lot of times I have to code everything really bad. And I know that you have a lot of questions and I want to answer them. We're figuring it out as we go. Okay. That's all you can do. Keep going. We're going to keep going.
We're going to keep pushing. So if you're here in the chat, I know there's like 300 of you. If you have any specific questions you'd like to ask the gunner's wife, just type them in the chat in the form of a question, and she'll be happy to answer them for you.
Okay, so did you see the part where after the first clip I sent you, where he answers Ted Cruz, and then when he turns from the mic, he goes like blah blah blah, and that's the part I'm going to tell you what he says.
Yeah, I'm looking for it right now, so that's what I'm trying to find. I'm watching it on the other screen while you're talking.
Oh, from the Skype chat link I sent you?
Yes, ma'am.
It's all time queued up.
I can't seem to get it to work.
Oh, okay. All right. Is Junior alive? Boy, I'll let the other viewers answer. I mean, what are we doing?
Praise Yawa says, why does the cartoon have more visual personality than Mark Zuckerberg?
Not big fans of Zuckerberg around here, huh?
Meme says 340 people in the chat.
That's awesome. I mean, considering it's like the middle of the night in the States, but then for Philippines and Australia, I even saw somebody from South Africa. I think we're all, hemispherically on a, awake time.
The Superior Affection says, are there any spare clones of the gunner's wife? Wink face.
They wish. I think there's only there's only room for one person to spy on everyone the way I do. So it's crazy.
Here's a good question from Unpredictable Tony. Who is not a bad guy to you right now, gunner's wife? Who do you think is a good guy?
Oh, who's a good guy? I don't want to say his name. 45. That's obvious though. I have seen some stuff going around where people are like trying to act like he's all these things. It's like, come on, guys. Really gonna let who else? It's really hard to say. I think that there are good people, excuse me, playing bad guy roles. So good guy, good cop, bad cop. I think that there are people who volunteer to do that. Like, I think that the Epstein trap video is very interesting, because you start to see that there are people that are willing to take on roles of being just hated if it's for the good guy's side. And so it makes it very tricky to know. I can tell you that I'm not, you guys aren't going to like this. I'm not convinced that I'm not convinced that Millie is bad. I know that sounds crazy. From what I've seen in my specific research, and believe me, I want to nail these people to the wall, like know the truth. But I'm not finding that he is. If I do, I'll let you know. But I think he's one of these that is taking hits for his country. And he's willing to be the bad guy. That's just my take so far. It could change because I always go on evidence. But right now, I just don't have the evidence. Is he playing along with the Dems? Yeah. I mean, you have to. You're not going to wear the brass if you don't. So I don't know. Ooh, what happened to the chat thing?
I made some adjustments lifetime. It should be catching up in just a moment.
Yes, I agree with RL. I think so far Millie's playing a part. Now, if I find proof, I'll let you know. So are we still going back to the Zuckerberg where he...
No, we're not. We're not going to be able to go back
Ever?
to that. Well, not tonight, but maybe next time I'll have my act together and we'll be able to.
We were going to do that.
Well, I'll just
What's the
say
problem?
for everybody, I was unable to make the clips work the way they were supposed to, so that's on me. That's not on the gunner's wife.
My gosh,
If
you guys.
If you're mad at me, go ahead and say so. I don't want to get fired on my first test stream.
I'm so sorry, you guys. So we're going to get this right. This is a test. This is a test. Thanks for hanging out. This is a test.
Okay, so we've got a lot going on. Is Flynn a bad... I'm going to throw a few crazy rapid-fire questions at you. Is Flynn a bad guy? Is Barr... What's your take on Barr? What about the snake venom in the water?
So with Flynn, I think that he got gone after... I don't know if I'm speaking proper English. He got gone after from Barry, right? So you figure there's something there. Now, excuse me, I think it seems like Flynn took leadership in charge of the 17 thing, even though it became kind of very clown saturated. I think that him and a couple other guys headed that one up and split off as a team. So is Flynn bad because he was running with clowns? For a while I actually thought maybe he was, but then I think I'm still settled in my conclusion that, you know what, some people like tattoos and Harleys. I think Flynn took off on something people like, and that whatever it takes to wake people up, that's what he did. So I think that his enemy was Barry. So I don't think he's bad.
Can I interrupt?
You got to look at people's enemies.
Quick interruption. Big shout out to Joe Tan with the super chat. Thank you very much, Joe Tan.
Thank you, Joe Tan.
$5.
Joe Tan.
$5.60 American.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, what was the other part? Who else did they ask? So that's
someone
Flynn.
was asking about Barr.
Barr. I cannot get a read on him. I cannot get a read on him. I will tell you that him and Kellyanne Conway were very chummy. For a while, it made me question Kelly Conway, because I was like, wait, is Barr good? Is he bad? Why is she so chummy with him? Because I was spying on them in the Rose Garden, their conversation. And I don't know, guys. I'm not getting that Barr is bad yet, except that he was in the Bush administration. But you got to give him the actual credit that he was also in the Reagan administration. Now, I will tell you, Reagan knew that Bush Sr. was a reptilian guy. It sounds so crazy to say that. There's got to be another word for that. He was a lizard. Yeah, he knew that Bush Sr. was a lizard. He did.
Hey, Gunner's wife, I forgot to read Joe Tan's comment. Joe Tan's comment was, explosion. I feel Putin is good. Explosion.
So we got to be super careful to address it. So I'm going to say it like this. I know that Zelensky is a belly-crawling swamp creature. He is a forked-tongue, red shoe-wearing Trudeau buddy guy. And he is a Klaus puppet. So it's very, very hard. You would have to ask me, you'd have to say the question in a way where, are you pro the people? Are you pro the leadership? Are you pro someone standing up? I was, I said to someone, it could be a rubber boot with the sole detaching. If they stood up to the swamp creature that is running Ukraine, I would say someone's got to step. So I don't know, but I'm pro-America and I'm pro-Trump, and I can tell you that if Trump was in, this would have never happened. That's why I believe that, leadership matters, and I'm pro the Ukraine citizens. Is that an answer? That's my answer.
Is that your final answer?
No.
Law HK wants to know how you feel about Lynn Wood.
This is my big name drop braggy moment. Lynn Wood followed me on Twitter back before he got booted out of nowhere, and I didn't follow him back because I was like, why is this guy following me? He's like way too popular. Why would somebody like that follow me? And but he followed a lot of people, so I don't think I was special. I don't know. I'm not following him, like I said, and also since Twitter I don't follow him. I know that a lot of people really like him, and I think he was on the Team Flynn, let's take over the 17 thing and rally those troops. So I'm sorry, not enough information, cannot compute. I'm sorry, I don't follow all that.
So Sacred Clan says Lynn Wood talks about trafficking. Let's see. White hats need to come in and get traduced soon, says Honey Baby.
Yeah,
okay, here's a good question.
Up to us.
Question from Unpredictable Tony. So why did Trump stop money to CDC and give it to GAVI? That is why I walked from Trump. I was a hardcore Trump guy. I trust no one but God now.
I'm sorry, I don't know enough. And also, where are we getting information? I don't know. I know I don't trust information that I'm getting. That's why I spy on everyone, because I think that there's more truth in basically what they're saying when the cameras aren't on. That's how I know what's going on.
Hey,
it's one of the ways.
Care Freedom says you followed me on Twitter and I was so excited, but now I'm banned for life on Twitter. Oh no.
Twitter is dumb. And like, I do follow people back, but then Twitter messes with all of us. They give us, like, in our newsfeed, people we don't want to see. Like, they recommended I follow the CIA and the FBI one time, and I was like, what? Okay, Twitter doesn't know me. Are they messing with me? Yeah, I think Twitter messes with people. So I am not a good Twitter person, because I don't know what I'm doing there, and the information I get, I don't want to see. So I don't know what to do. It's a problem.
Hey, a quick public service announcement since we got everybody here. Hey, I just want to ask everybody who hasn't subscribed to The Gunner's Wife on YouTube, please subscribe. And if it doesn't hurt to share, to get it out there, to help her subscribership grow, especially as she's moving into starting her new live show. It's just important that she continues to grow her channel. And
share direct links. Just direct links.
Yeah, that's a good point, Gunner's Wife. Could you speak to how people have been pulling your videos on Telegram and it's kind of hurting the channel?
Yeah, so the reason that we're switching to a new format is because the clown world that is working against all of us and the truth, they steal everybody's stuff. And then, I've had to kind of pay lawyers and get cease and desist letters and all this. And it's a constant battle that I don't like and I don't appreciate. So if I'm doing the work, it's like I always liken it to, I'm building a house from scratch. I picked out my windows. I picked out the color of my stucco. I picked out the tile. I built a whole house. I'm not handing it over to, you know, a number 107 number, whoever that's popping up on Telegram. Like, that's not cool. And I went through the training. I have my own skills and talent that you cannot just rob someone of their product every time, because what'll happen is, and my friend Lynn that I told you has my back, she told me about a person on Telegram that had one of my videos. They posted it and I was like, what? And lo and behold, my video, my SoTo lip read video, one of them, I think it was the third or fourth one, had like 20 something thousand views on my channel. And on my YouTube channel, that's the only place you're going to find me. I have a Rumble channel with one banned video on there. And the guy who stole, or person that stole my video, had over 240,000 views on my SoTo. I was devastated. For a minute, I felt so betrayed by my own audience that they would do that to me. And then all the hard work I put. So I was super disgusted. I had to go through an attorney. I had to pay, and I had to have, am I working to just hand it to thieves? And I've had to register my stuff in the Library of Congress. These things are not cheap. They are not fun. I'm already spending so much time in the swamp constantly. It's no walk in the park to watch Snake and us talking about the things they talk about. And I'm bringing it to everybody, and I'm working my butt off. And I got people stealing my stuff. It's not cool. If you guys see my stuff anywhere, call them out. If you see my stuff that is not linked back through my YouTube channel, if it's like just a screen rip, let me know. Because we cannot allow people to steal from us. Because when they steal from us and you're my viewers, I don't work. So we got to keep it right. So that's what I say about that. So if you want to share my stuff, please share it from the direct links on my YouTube. And you can even time queue stuff. So at the share, I learned this from somebody on Twitter. You can hit share. Like, let's say you want to share that clip of Hillary shape-shifting. You can go to my trapped video, the island trap, the Epstein Island trap. Find the clip. It's toward the end of the video of Hillary shape-shifting. When you hit share, it gives you an option at the bottom, that a box you can click of the timestamp. You can go post that on Twitter, and you can say, check out Hillary shapeshifting. You can post it. The views of that will come back through my YouTube. That's how that works. And that's a good thing, because the more views we get, the algorithm goes up and we get more of a voice. And I'm doing this format because we're in this together. So if I get to know you, ask my people on Twitter. I will include you, and you are going, I grow, you grow. Like, this is a good thing. This is a partnership. I don't partner with stars. I partner with regular, normal people, because you guys are the stars.
Yep. So there is some discussion going on in the chat. So basically what it is for somebody who said QSMC, says the goal is important, not the money. And that's true. And it's not about self-importance. What I'll tell you, QSMC media, is if you took something and you worked very hard on it, you would want the algorithm to support that in any ad revenue if you did get, because it is a time investment to come to you, not to somebody else, right? And it's just really that simple. It's not even an argument.
No, it's like, do you work your paycheck and then everyone on your block gets it? No. Do you build your custom house and pick everything out that you worked your life? Like, you have this is your thing, you saved for it, and then you just hand the keys to somebody and say, well, it's not about me. It's like, no, I'm doing the work here. Thanks.
A couple of housekeeping things. Meme, we're not going to talk about that topic right now because YouTube's editorial policies will take down the video and put a strike against the gunner's wife. But there are certainly places where she will be able to give you her opinion on that. Yep, Chelsea, I agree. All good works are number one for the service, but stealing the paycheck of the worker stops them from being able to afford to serve. That's true.
Yeah, I'm not pro-communism. Nope. Sorry. Unapologetic. Sorry, not sorry. I don't work and kill myself so you can take it. Nope. I don't think many people would do that. Here, I had a kid here.
Let's
No.
come back to this topic. So you've got the Hillary video where her eyes make that crazy slit, and it's like kind of hard to deny. And it's just really kind of hard though to, like, I think for most watchers to accept that that's happening. And then I think that you've shown some more of that, and I think you've got some more of that in the works. Do you want to talk about that?
So we have the they say the eyes are the window to the soul, and I was actually going to ask I did ask ID10T to try to find the biblical verses about souls and energy, because I think everything is energy. I think that the soul is what that is, and it's a parasite. It's a parasitic evil energy that is, so if you, the way I see reptilian or the snakes or the lizards is they are from a dimension called hell. And the boss, I guess, that's going on there is snaking, right? And so he's in hell, right? But he's trying to get out. Like, if you were in hell, you'd want to get out. And I think that he is an opportunist and a vampire, where he is promising, as you know, because he's trying to be the controller of this world because he got banished to it or whatever. And there's some biblical, I mean, it is biblical. And so when these people trade to serve that, they're getting a bad deal, because yeah, you'll get money, or oh, you'll get fame, but your inside is taken over by the thing, because it wants to live, and that thing lives. And so when you see those eye slits and you see the energy shift, because shape shifting is, I mean, it's energetic. That thing is alive now, walking and working through people on the planet, and they want to destroy God's children, so, or human beings. So can they take us over? Is there demon possession? Is there it's basically heaven and hell. Hell is like a dimension. It's a place, and it's coming through on our plane and existence, and that it's energetic, it's dimensional, it's evil, and we are fighting it. And so you got to be a light, and you got to be good, and it's really hard, because we're dealing with hidden, secretive, dark devils that hate us. They hate us. They want to take our soul so they can jump out of hell and live in us. So they'll trade all day long. Don't trade with them. I don't recommend that.
Quick interruption. Antonio Pera sent a $5 super chat, said wow, and also Diane Stewart with a $5 super chat saying, I enjoy your videos, the gunner's wife.
Thank you. I enjoy them too because I never know where they're going to take us. It's very interesting. It's very tiring. It's very interesting.
Okay, folks, I think we have been live for 1 hour and 24 minutes on the Gunner's
Whoa!
Wife.
I said 10 minutes.
On the Gunner's Wife test stream, we have a few technical things to figure out. We've got to figure out the Zuckerberg Ted Cruz lip read that the Gunner's Wife wanted to have going for us, and a few other things. Everybody who did the super chats, that is super awesome. I want to
Thank
thank
you.
you so much
Thank you so much. That's
for your
awesome.
help. And we will probably be back in the next couple days. We'll leave it up to the Gunner's Wife to decide how she wants to do this.
A
And
couple days. We're going to I don't want to commit to anything because then I hate if I don't. And it's just like the Zuckerberg thing. I'm going to tell you guys what he says. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just drop a quick video that tells you what he says. Now that I left you hanging, I'm so sorry. I don't like to say stuff that is not, I don't always back up. So I'm going to get you that lip read, even if it's quick, 30-second. Just please subscribe, hit the bell. Thank you.
okay, everybody, that is going to be it. We are going to sign out from here, and make sure your subscription and your notifications are on. Again, one big...
Oh no, I can't leave them.
Oh.
The person said, what did Zuck say? Patty Dobson.
Okay, well, we're back. It's your chance now to say what he said.
Oh no, what do I do? Do I tell you now or do I put together a clip? Everybody vote. Do you want me to tell you now? Because we don't have the video up.
Okay, so just type now or later in the chat.
I like the cliffhanger idea. That's pretty cool.
Cliffhanger says Susan.
Oh yeah, I could, well, what do I do? What are they saying? Mine is like super loud.
They're not saying anything yet.
Tell
Chelsea
us
wants to know now.
Do
Clip.
a video.
Seb says clip now,
Clip.
now. Say it. Oh no.
For fun.
Yeah,
you
I
don't have the context. How am I going to tell you if you don't have the context? They want it now.
They want to know now, and then we'll put together a clip to show them later.
Oh my gosh, you guys. This is why it's a test. This is kind of a fail right now.
They want both. They want it all.
Later, now, then come back up with a clip. I like that. Yes, that guy is smart. Who is that person? Is that a woman? Sorry, can't tell by the names. Okay, I'm going to tell you, and then wait. I'm going to tell you, and then we're going to pull the plug, and then I'll do the clip. But don't listen to ID10T. I don't go by couple days, or when we decide on the show and we get it right, then I'll tell you and we'll be there, and then we'll do that and we'll do this together. And I actually want to eventually have some of you guys on. So we'll like call in or something cool, but we got some technical stuff. So every person that donated helps us with our buying and upgrading and keeping track of passwords. Like it's good. So thank you so much. Okay, I'll tell you what he says. Should I tell him ID10T? I should.
I think they really want to know.
Okay. So what's the time clip on the first one I sent you? Because so they can go watch it themselves too.
Oh gosh.
We'll put the link.
We'll put some stuff in the description.
With the time cue share that I talked about, the check where you start at that time. So what you're going to see is I'll set up the clip. You're going to see Zuckerberg answer the question. He's like, no, we're not censoring Chick-fil-A or whatever. Then he turns his head down and there's like a microphone here or something. And he goes, and what he says is, he goes, you bet I did. And that's what he says, because he lied. That's the big deal. That's the big lip read.
All right.
We'll put the clip.
All right, we're gonna go back to so hey, thanks for everybody sticking around. Thanks for humoring us with Gunner's Wife's vision and then the technical stuff that we put together, our production team put together for her to get this going. So she reached out. She wanted to do this. We've put it together. We're making it happen. And you know, it's a full-time live producer and a live stream management. So it's a lot of work, and it's TGW is legit. Everybody, make sure you subscribe. Make sure that you share. Make sure that you send. Put the comments. I know that the Gunner's Wife will read all of those comments, and you can also donate to the Gunner's Wife on her YouTube page if you feel so inclined. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Gunner's Wife, I'll give you the last word, and we are going to end the stream.
Thank you, everyone. I cannot wait to learn from each other. We're going to do this together. Sorry the test run was so glitchy. I'll get better. We'll get better.
All right. Goodbye.